reporting for Kids First, and today I have the pleasure of speaking with Kevin Yee, Jacob Makabi, Derrick Kwak, and Avianna Mynhier about Armorsaurs, which premieres on Disney Plus on February 18th, 2026. Kevin Yee is recognized as the producer of Armorsaurs. Jacob Makabi is best known as TJ in Armorsaurs and for his role in On the Line. Derrick Kwak is known for June in Armorsaurs. Avianna Mynhier is known for her role as Paloma in Armorsaurs and for her roles in The Walking Dead, Henry Danger, and The Affair. Welcome to Kids First. Thank you for talking with me today.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you for having
Yeah,
us.
thanks for having us. Yeah.
Mr. Yee, what inspired you about the story Armorsaurs to want you to produce the show?
Armorsaurs is such a special show because it is similar to a lot of the stuff that I grew up with, but it's really made for a brand new audience of adults that have grown up in the same ways that I did and their kids. And so we're really, really excited that this is not just a kids show, but it really is a family show. It's centered around these five teenage pilots who are discovering this world of dinosaurs that has been secret to the world, but it's a secret fighting force that's been developed against these intergalactic aliens. And so there's an incredible amount of action, so many fun things for our audiences to see. But at the core, it's a story about five teenagers and their bond with their dinosaurs. And so I think there's something really special about that. Everyone loves pets, and so there's kind of that dynamic as well.
That sounds amazing. Have there been any challenges in producing a show that combines live action with CGI animation?
Man, that is a great question. And yes, it is very challenging. Not only do you have to handle an entire animation pipeline, but you have to have an effects pipeline, and then you also have to have all of the things that a normal live action TV show deals with. And so working in the midst of those three worlds has been very, very challenging and very tough. But kudos to all of our incredible partners that helped put it together. We actually worked with two animation studios in Korea and Australia. So this was a global effort to put the show together. And we couldn't have done it without our amazing artists and animators and effects artists, compositors, lighting people. I mean, just the hundreds of people that worked on the show, I mean, just really did an incredible job.
It looks amazing, so you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Mr. Makabi, you were the first to bond with your dinosaur, a Triceratops. What's your favorite power that is unique to your dinosaur?
I haven't really thought about a favorite power, but if I would say about Cobalt's personality is that she's very fierce and she matches TJ very much so. We kind of both do our things our own way. And it might be a problem sometimes, but hey, it gets the job done.
Mr. Kwak, in several of the episodes you used Taekwondo. Did you have any prior Taekwondo training, or did you have to learn the techniques for the show?
That's a good question. So, growing up, I've done Taekwondo since I was born. I grew up in a Taekwondo dojo. My dad owns a Taekwondo dojo, so I've been competing at a very young age, and I've been doing Taekwondo for 20 years. I even represented USA at Worlds, and I've traveled around the world competing for USA. So it was a really great experience being able to do my Taekwondo and bring it to the show and kind of put Taekwondo on the screen.
Miss Mynhier, your character has bonded with a raptor as well as your sister. What makes your character and bonding experience different from your sister's?
My bond with my sister in the show is very special. I think our combined power in battle is what sets us apart. My raptor is named Blaze, and she is like the name, fiery, like feisty, sassy, and I think those qualities really add fire to any battle that they're in. And the sister bond is special because Priska's very different. She's, emotional and connected and has special powers of her own. So us together is really what changes the game for us.
Mr. Yee, creating a strong team seems essential to casting a show like Armorsaurs. Were there any specific skills or qualities you were looking for when casting for the show?
Yeah, that's a great question. We knew that because so much of this world is dependent on the cast, we wanted to make sure that we got really dynamic actors, people that really embodied the qualities of the characters that we were looking for. But I think the greatest surprise was really just how welcoming the cast was to one another. They met each other, most of them met each other for the first time, coming together for the first day of the shoot. And the way that they welcomed one another, the way that they greeted each other, the way that they really welcomed each other as a team, that was behind the camera, and that really shows in front of the camera as well. And so, one of the things I've been saying is that one of the things that brings this cast together is just the amount of empathy they had for one another. I think that was a core quality that I didn't know I was looking for, but once we found it, we realized this is what makes our cast really, really special.
That, I feel, is a perfect way to describe. Mr. Makabi, your character TJ is always one of the first to jump in and help the others. Did any action scenes provide particular challenges during filming?
I would say actually the first day, I was so overwhelmed. I was very hesitant. I didn't know what I was doing. Well, I felt like I didn't know what I was doing. But Kevin was actually so helpful because he was like running back and forth the whole set. He's like, yo, Jacob, do this, do this. Oh, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. And that was very comforting to have him and like let him know that he had my support. And that was him and David both were just very responsive, especially the first day. And that just made the whole process a lot smoother.
That sounds absolutely lovely. Mr. Kwak, in each episode of the show is action-packed and intense. Do you have any favorite off-camera memories or a favorite day on set you have to share with us?
So my favorite thing that I got to do was hang out with the cast in Korea. So we got a great opportunity to film in South Korea. And as a Korean American, I thought it was really fun that I got to share my culture with everybody, and everyone had a really good time and was really receptive to it. So I felt really good that we all had a really good time at karaoke, or we went to the convenience store, or we just toured around Korea and just went to cafes and stuff like that. And it was a really good bonding experience, and it made me really proud of who I am and my culture.
That sounds so much fun. Miss Mynhier, being a part of a team has unique challenges. What do you hope kids learn about working together as a team from the show?
I think across so many of the episodes, I hope kids see how much stronger we all are together. I think everyone on our team is so different, and personality-wise, background, strengths, weaknesses. And every time we think we can do it on our own in the show, I think there's this outcome where we all realize we are so much stronger together when we're relying on our collective strengths.
That sounds like a perfect description. Anyways, thank you all so much for talking with me today. Thank you, Kevin Yee, Jacob Makabi, Derrick Kwak, and Avianna Mynhier. Look for Armorsaurs when it premieres on Disney Plus on February 18th, 2026. I'm Julie reporting for Kids First. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel to stay informed about upcoming films. Thank you. Bye!